Thank God we can sleep after Monday night. I'm getting so many dark bags. I'm just looking forward to the 4-week break, basically. I'm just... Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, creepy friends. Welcome to Slams and Bobs, where, after another week and a half to 2-week period, it's time to do the next WWE pay-per-view. Yes, I'm exhausted. I have dark circles beneath this makeup, and I can't wait to sleep in this bed and not have to be awake until 4 AM. Seriously, there's just too many pay-per-views. We are exhausted here in England. Please, WWE, we can't have specials and that every 2 weeks. Please, you don't know what you're putting us through. Money in the Bank. I think the most thing I'm looking forward to is Dean Ambrose. Did anyone see Dean Ambrose on that morning show? It was floating around on Facebook. He was absolutely in character for the whole thing. I swear I could hear Renee Young laughing in the background. Maybe she was there with him. I heard someone laughing. I just thought it was probably her. Dean Ambrose has just been a little star recently, and I so want him to have that belt. If he has that belt, it would just be amazing. But there is a point going round that Roman Reigns is just being this perfect little bromance, and then suddenly he's going to poof him in the face. I just scratch my own chin and betray him eventually. Maybe even cash in if he wins on Sunday, if Dean Ambrose wins, and that would just break my little heart, and I would hate Roman Reigns then, because I want Dean Ambrose to have the belt. I'm not biased at all. Starting with the top, our pre-show match is R-Truth versus King Barrett in a singles match. Seems like King Barrett's been knocked down a little bit since Elimination Chamber. Maybe they're struggling to find something for him to do. I don't know what there is for him to do at the minute. I just know that R-Truth, again, is just like sat there, and I want Wade Barrett to be doing something worthwhile, and he's not. It's just going to be that little appetizer that really doesn't mean much, and we don't really care that much about. You've given him the King of the Ring. Do something fun with the guy, please, okay? Mainly something to do with the main title, I would like. John Cena versus Kevin Owens, Kevin Steen again, the rematch. It should be noted that, yes, I have to give Cena full marks for putting Steen over. He put him over legit, fair and square. I think this time he's probably going to not job again, but I could be surprised. I just can't wait to see the two of them fight out again, because it was blooming awesome last time. Match of the year, absolutely. Dolph Ziggler versus Neville versus Roman Reigns versus Randy Orton versus Kofi Kingston versus Sheamus versus Kane for the Money in the Bank contract. Really, this should be the main event, but it probably won't be, given the fact that it's called Money in the Bank, but we're going to have Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins as the main event. Dolph Ziggler won't win. I know Pac's not going to win. Kofi won't win. What is it with Kofi and then bunches? Are you an infantile child? Even I don't wear bunches. Sometimes I do the Daenerys braids and have 2 braids on either side, but I do not have my hair in bunches like this. Seriously, Kofi, grow up, dude. I'm jumping at the minute between Kane and Roman Reigns, with Randy Orton possibly in the mix, purely because of the thing that's going on with the Authority. I kind of want Kane to just be normal Kane again. It's peeing me off now because he was supposed to change and he didn't. You were meant to change! Why did you change? I don't see Cobra Kane anymore. It's breaking my heart. Please go back to being normal, evil Demon Kane. Please. All I want from that is a good match. I have no mind for who wins. With Money in the Bank matches, they generally don't go wrong. They generally always work out, and they always steal match of that. I know when we had rubbish WrestleMania cards for a couple of years, they would always be that one match that we sat there and went, did you see the Money in the Bank match? Did you see? And it would always be that one match that we went, all right, the rest of the card was rubbish, but that was amazing. Ric Flair went through a ladder once, remember that? Dean Ambrose clipped himself last year and we all thought he was like seriously injured, but he wasn't. As long as it's electrifying and exciting and fast-paced and it doesn't slow down, because obviously you've got kind of a lot of big guys in there, but then you've got the likes of Neville and Dolph and Kofi that are just going to do the most insane spots, and we know that. It's going to be a great match. I can see us sitting here on the post show going, yes, yes, match of the night, behind Kevin Owens and John Cena. But match of the night, match of the night. Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose. Just give it to Dean. That's all I have to say on the matter. Dean Ambrose has been amazing recently. Seth, you've done well. I've been looking at your action figure at work, but please just give it to Dean Ambrose. Please. They've just been amazing, the two of them. It's been so funny with Roman Reigns as well. It's the time where they make the title picture fun, but also still serious, and that's what I like to see. And it's also not personal. In the past, where Triple H and Randy Orton have been involved, and Randy Orton kisses Stephanie, and then it borders that line from going into totally full-on personal. They haven't done that with this. This is why I like it. The only way they could actually physically make that personal is if Seth Rollins did something to Renee Young, and they're kind of quite under wraps about that, and I don't want that bleeding into the main event picture. Tag match, New Day versus Primetime Players. Give it to the Primetime Players. It's about time they had a blooming title. It probably would have been father and son, Tyson Kidd and Cesaro, but of course, as we all know, poor old Tyson Kidd got injured. Please don't blame Samoa Joe for that. Moves can go wrong at any time, okay? It's just one of those things. I'm pretty sure it wasn't Samoa Joe's fault. It was probably just a total accident. Please don't blame Samoa Joe. I can't wait to see him in the main event picture. The New Day are fun to hate, but I've kind of had my day with them, and I want a New Day, and I want the Primetime Players to win millions of dollars, millions of dollars, millions of dollars, that thing. Yeah, just let them win. Vince likes the dancing, I know that much. Ryback versus Big Show, singles for IC. I can see this being slow and boring and just nap time match. I can see it being the worst match of the night, and that is no bearing on the two of them. It's just like, sometimes having two big guys in a match is great, but sometimes having two big guys in a match makes it move at the pace of a snail. And it makes us and slowly die before our television sets. And I'm predicting that's what's going to happen. I don't think it's going to be enjoyable. I really don't. Nikki Bella versus Paige. I don't even need to tell you I want to win that. Just get rid of the Bella twins, please. Please. You two suck. About 1% of the audience like you, and they're probably the ones that have no idea what real women's wrestling is. Leave the wrestling to Paige. Paige cut an awesome spot on SmackDown a couple of weeks ago. I nearly mixed up my words there. She wants to change the Divas division. She basically wants to do what AJ was doing before she retired. I think she can reinvent things. Just, the problem is you've got an anti-diva on Total Divas, and I don't like that. I want her off that show. But she seems to be doing better for it. She's probably one of the only wrestlers on the main card, women-wise, that goes out and gets cheered. Whereas the Bellas walk out and they go, boo! Yeah. Paige comes out, hey! And it's not just because she's the face character. There's something about women wrestlers that will get fans, and there's something about the models that don't get fans. And it's just been proven recently with Paige and AJ. As long as they don't have a travesty like we did last month. It was definitely, I'm so confused with what time of the month it is. You know, last time Naomi nearly killed Paige. Remember that? Nikki Bella just totally didn't even make a drop kick. She just fell flat on her ass. So, long as I don't see a travesty match like that, that is my full card. It's 7 matches long. Obviously, Steen, Cena, Money in the Bank, and Rollins and Ambrose are going to have the most time. Everything else will probably just be filler. I'd like to see the tag match have some kind of excitement. I'm kind of too tired to really have many opinions now. There's just, I think WWE are just overdoing it on the pay-per-views. Having Elimination Chamber was just totally unnecessary in the middle. I mean, alright, it was a good show, but did we need it? No. And I hope now that this is just going to be the end of 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. Just do 4 weeks, 4 weeks, or 3 weeks, and then 4 weeks. That's fine by me. 5 weeks, good. Every 2 weeks, no, please stop it. Thank you for being here for our pre-show. We are going to be probably be in the BWR chat room. As you all know, I will link it down here. Occasionally, we go to the WZR chat room. Mainly with pay-per-views, we stick in our own BWR room. I don't know why that is. Raws, we tend to be on WZR. You can come and join us if you want. You can come and follow my Slams8Bobs Instagram account. If you want me to do a Twitter, I will try and do that as well. Please share any views you have. If you think my videos are rubbish, just tell me, I don't mind. Do whatever you want, like, dislike, share, whatever you want to do. Happy to be here, annoying the hell out of all of you. See you later, everyone. Goodbye. Last night we had the devastating news that Dusty Rhodes, the American Dreamer, passed away at the age of 69. Between me at Slams and Bobs and British Wrestling Radio, anyone else that listens to us, has heard of us, is part of us, we offer our deepest condolences to, primarily for me, the Dusty Rhodes family, Cody, Dustin. We're thinking of you. It's such a shock. It's a monumental loss for yourselves, for the wrestling world. Dusty's been a respected legend for many years. I myself am almost too young to be part of the Dusty generation, but what I respect of the man is the legend that he is, the fact that I know he's an innovator. He has paved the way for so many current wrestling stars. Sami Zayn posted in length about it, I think, between today and yesterday. He's been at NXT, at the training grounds. The man has a massive amount of respect, and this is a huge loss for us all. And I just wanted to address that now. Rest in peace, Dusty. Sleep well. Thanks for everything you ever did for the industry. And to WWE, I hope so much that on Sunday and Monday you honour this man as much as you possibly can. Not just the 10 bell salute, anything you can do. We did a show about it live last night, and I think we're all still shocked now. There's not a lot left to say. Rest in peace, Dusty. Thanks, everyone.